Alright, what's up guys? This is Jay Corbett of Team Sanctum, and we're back at it again with another deck profile. We're here with my boy Jack, and he was able to get some of the new sneak peek cards and actually build a pretty functional True King, True Draco deck. Am I right?
Yeah, it has the diagram and it has Masterpiece and whatnot. It's able to play, but problem is I only have one diagram.
You already know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you need 3, but like, this build is, I would say this build is for people who are budgeting and can't like really get the 2 other diagrams to run it at 3.
Yeah, like, you can play with the one diagram, but it's a little bit more inconsistent.
Okay, well let's take a look at this deck, man.
Okay.
See how it plays out.
So for the first monster I have Metaltron the 12th, and basically what he does is, he's kind of like Masterpiece, but he needs 3 tributes to summon. And he does the same shenanigans as the True Dracos. But when he dies, he can summon a Fusion Synchro XZ, Water, Fire, Wind, basically anything that's not light or dark from the extra deck. So like Majestic Star or Naturia Exterio. Yeah. Then for the True Kings I have 2 Ignimazud. The reason I run 2 is he had some grave to hand when he's destroyed by a card effect. But in my opinion, I like the summoning better instead of actually searching for him. Same thing with Mary Immune, I only run 2.
Yep, you're right.
And then for the 3 of True Kings, I run 3 Lithosasms and 3 Barristos.
Alright, man, this is looking pretty lit.
And then back to the True Kings, I run 1 Masterpiece.
I mean, True Dracos?
Yeah, True Draco, True King.
There you go. Yeah.
Everyone knows what he does, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Then got 1 Dynamite Knight. The new name I don't like.
Dynamite!
His new name
is creature swap. I only get it for this.
It's a meme.
New Totally Awesome. His original name was Dynamite Knuckle, and what he does is when your opponent activates a card or effect, he can search for or activate a True Draco or True King trap card from the deck.
So these are the only.
Then got Driath the 7th, and he does not search anything, but in turn, when he is tribute summoned and if he gets destroyed, he can summon a True King or True Draco from the deck in defense position. Got Ignis Heart, or Heat, and he searches or activates a True Draco or True King spells. We got 1 Majesty Maiden, and she does the same thing, but she only searches the True Draco or True King monsters. And now for the weird, like, because I'm poor, 3 Minefield Driller. The reason I run this is because I only have the 1 diagram, and when this card is destroyed, or sent from the field to anywhere, so if I use Lithosasm to destroy it, I can add diagram from the graveyard back to my hand. And then for the last monster, I got 1 Maxi.
Alright. Monster lineup's looking pretty good, man. Let's check out that spell lineup.
For the spells, I got 1 Dragonic Diagram. Surprisingly, there was only 2 of those pulled at Sneak Peek, and I managed to get 1. Then got triple Disciples. Disciples recycles your True King and True Draco cards, and gives you free draws, and can also give you extra tribute summons. Same thing, got 1 True Draco Heritage. I am going to run 3 of this when I get all 3, but for right now I only have the 1. And right now, what it does is, for each True Draco or True King card sent from the field to the graveyard, I could draw a card for each different type. So like if I were to send a True King trap and a True King monster, draw 2. Then it does the same thing, give an extra tribute summon. Got 2 Supply Squad, just in case. 1 extra tribute summons, and if I do get a monster destroyed or a True King on field, I can draw. 1 Raigeki, 2 Terraforming, 1 Mark Stormforth.
Alright, is that it for the spell lineup, man?
Yeah, now it's on to the traps. Got 1 Phoenix Chain, which I would run Fogblade over Phoenix Chain, because you can target one of your own monsters and make it unable to be attacked. Now, next card is Imperial Order. Pretty dumb. You can negate spells, and when you actually need to use your spells, you can just use a True Draco to tribute away Imperial Order and draw, or summon it, and be able to use your spells. Got 1 Apocalypse. Apocalypse is, you can target 1 other True King or True Draco card you control, destroy it, and half all your opponent's monster attack and defense. And it's permanent. And it gives you an extra tribute summon on your opponent's main phase. True King's Return, it does the same thing where you can get an extra tribute summon on your opponent's main phase, and you can revive True King or True Draco monsters from your graveyard. Then you got 2. The Huge Revolution is over, and what it does is, let's say I had Diagram or any other back row and my opponent Twin Twisters or Tornado Dragons it, I can just negate it and banish it. And then we got 1 Solemn Strike, 1 Solemn Warning.
Alright, man, that looks pretty good for the main deck lineup. Let's check out that extra deck, man.
Yeah, unfortunately the extra deck isn't full. I only got 3 cards, but they do work in my opinion. Got 1 Naturia Exterio, which can be summoned off of Middle Turn the 12th, and what he does is negate spell or trap cards by sending 1 card from the top of your deck and banishing the card in the graveyard. Got 1 Majestic Star, and while it's on the field, if your opponent activates a card or effect, you can tribute summon it, or tribute it, negate the activation, then destroy your opponent's entire field. Then for the last card, you got 1 True King of All Calamities. And what he does is, during that player's turn, detach a material and declare an attribute. All monsters on the field become that attribute. Monsters in your opponent's possession with the same attribute cannot activate their effects or attack.
Do you know what other cards you would be adding into the extra deck? Do you know what the other monsters would be?
I would add Barbroy just to have a 4K beater, and add Enter Blathener, Dyson Sphere, just have way to remove cards.
I don't want to discard any of these.
Alright, so that's pretty much it, man?
No.
Yeah.
Any shout-outs, any people you want to give props to, man?
My friend helped me actually build the deck because he had a few of the cards on him at the time of the sneak peek. Logan.
Alright, shouts out to Logan, man.
Check out Tanuki Hero 836. Here's the monster bitches.
My God. Alright, man. Thank you again, Jack, for giving us this deck profile, man. This is looking like a pretty good budget build for anybody that's looking into building True King and True Dracos. As always, this is your boy Jay Corbett. Like, comment on the video. Be sure to subscribe to Team Sanctum for more content. This is your boy Jay Corbett signing out.